Imagine this: two men whose single tweet can shake the stock market, whose words can dominate headlines around the world. What happens when those two powerful figures suddenly become each other's biggest rivals? Was it just a clash of egos? Or was there a billion-dollar power game happening behind the scenes? Stick around until the end, because what you're about to discover might completely change the way you see this story. But before we begin, I want to ask you something. Who do you think was really responsible for this fallout? Elon Musk or Donald Trump? Let me know your opinion in the comments before you hear the full story, and let's see if your answer changes by the end of this video. Not long ago, many people believed Elon Musk and Donald Trump were on the same side. Both were seen as outsiders challenging the establishment. Both had millions of loyal supporters who viewed them as powerful figures willing to fight the system. But then, everything changed. One statement after another, cryptic social media posts, followed by direct attacks. Things were said publicly that had never been said before. And almost overnight, what looked like a strong alliance turned into one of the most talked about rivalries in the world. The biggest question is, what really happened? Was this just about politics? Was money the real driving force behind it? Or was it all about power? The kind of power that can turn even the world's most influential people against each other. When you follow the timeline closely, you start to realize that every statement had a reason. Every reaction came from pressure. And behind that pressure was a conflict that went far beyond two personalities. It became a battle over business, politics, and influence. On one side was Donald Trump, determined to strengthen his political influence once again. On the other was Elon Musk, a man whose reach extends far beyond a single company. Into artificial intelligence, satellites, electric vehicles, and one of the world's most influential social media platforms. When forces this powerful collide, the consequences don't just affect them. The entire world feels the impact. But the most fascinating part of this story is still ahead. Because what we see in public is rarely the whole picture. The public sees the tweets, but the real game is often played behind closed doors, through meetings, negotiations, and interests that rarely make the headlines. And the moment both men openly began criticizing each other, it wasn't just their supporters who were divided. Investors became nervous. Politicians started choosing sides. And the media suddenly had a story that everyone wanted to follow. But there's another twist. Some experts believe this wasn't just a personal feud. They argue that government contracts, political strategy, future elections, and the race to dominate emerging technologies all played a role. If that's true, then this isn't just Musk versus Trump. It's a battle over who will shape the future. Now the question is, will this rivalry last forever? Or, in the world of politics and business, where there are no permanent friends or enemies, could these two powerful figures end up standing on the same side again? In this video, we're going beyond the headlines. Using facts, context, and a clear timeline, we'll uncover what really happened between Elon Musk and Donald Trump, and why their relationship shifted from alliance to open conflict. Because when two of the most powerful people in the world go head-to-head, the story is never as simple as it